Hey, what's up dudes? Staxers here, back with another NHL 19 hot commentary. So, before we get into this video, I just want to apologize for the lack of uploads lately. I did suffer a tragic loss of my father passing on a couple days ago, and to be brief on that, it was hard at first, but I'm taking it a little easier now, and as the days go by, it seems to just be getting easier. So I just want to thank my 200 subscribers because I've never had a chance to thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for getting me to this point. I know it's not a big marking point, but it really helps me out. All your generous comments, your likes, any kind of support, it really helps me out. And if you're just stopping by this video, you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. I upload quite a bit of NHL 19 content, and with this passing, honestly, I feel a lot more confident to make these videos. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel a lot more confident in my content creation than I've ever have been. I mean, my dad was a huge hockey fan. His favorite team was the Montreal Canadiens, which is the reason why I cheer for the Montreal Canadiens at the moment. And he was a die-hard Habs fan. Like, this was his team. He loved watching this team. It was his favorite team, and he cheered for them no matter what. So in a way, basically, I kind of feel like his passion for hockey and his passion for the game in general and everything, I feel like it's in a way been passed on to me. I mean, through the content creation on this channel, I really want to make something big out of this, and I want to bring that passion that my dad brought to every single Montreal Habs game that he watched. That never give up feel. I mean, even when they were down, my dad cheered for this team. I just can't ask for a better father figure. So throughout this time here, I am going to be uploading quite a bit. I'm going to try to upload more consistently than I ever have been. You're going to be seeing a lot of NHL 19 content. So with that being said, I just want to thank you one more time for all the support. 200 subscribers is a big milestone for me, I guess. And I hope there's more to come. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a couple Montreal subjects here. So currently the Montreal Canadiens stand 5th in the Atlantic Division. Now, honestly, looking at that first on paper, I mean, it doesn't look like it's that good. I mean, the Canadiens have 39 games played, and the 4 teams ahead of them also have the same amount of games played. So it's going to be a bit of a battle uphill, pretty much. So currently the Canadiens have 20 wins, 14 losses, and 5 overtime losses. So altogether 19 losses and a total of 45 points in the Atlantic Division. And currently they're -1 in the differential, and they just lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is a powerhouse team. So even though the Tampa Bay Lightning is this powerhouse team, and they're actually probably the best team in the league, arguably, in my opinion, they're probably the most well-built team in the league at the moment. And the Canadiens, they still stood a really good chance of getting a win here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put a lot of the blame on Niami. I mean, the defense did give up a lot of chances to the Tampa Bay Lightning, but a lot of this is on the goaltending, which is Niami in the back. I mean, watching the game, the Montreal Canadiens looked amazing out there. They were skating fast, they were making fast plays, and they were making the goalie move laterally. So with that said, I want to take notice of a lot of Montreal Canadiens younger players who are actually starting to step up and show a little bit of growth this year. I mean, because we all know last year for the Montreal Canadiens was a complete disaster. We didn't make the playoffs. We weren't near a contention team, and that's why a lot of skeptics thought that this year maybe the Montreal Canadiens would be once again a rebuilding team, a team that sits at the bottom for the entirety of the year. But I mean, Bergeron made a couple good moves in the off season. He called it an attitude change, where he traded Max Pacioretty and Alex Galchenyuk to Las Vegas and Arizona in return for Tatar, Max Domi, and Nick Suzuki, and also a conditional second-round pick, I think, or something like that. So I will get into the young guys in a bit here, but elaborating on that Max Domi and Thomas Tatar acquisition there, I mean, these two are two really good players who didn't get nearly a good enough chance in the respective teams that they were on. I mean, Thomas Tatar was actually scratched for some games during his time in Las Vegas. I mean, I just can't fathom such a skilled player like Thomas Tatar, a guy that plays top line minutes, to be scratched. It just doesn't make any sense to me. As for Max Domi, I feel like his skill was there the whole time. I feel like maybe Arizona just wasn't the place for him. He needed somewhere to thrive, and Montreal was absolutely the perfect place for Max Domi, who currently has 39 games played and 36 points. He leads the Montreal Canadiens in points, and he also has a +4 rating. As for Thomas Tatar, currently he has 39 points, or 30 points, I apologize, and 39 games played, a +8, and both these guys are off to career seasons. So these are two major factors in why Montreal is doing so good at the moment. But looking at the Montreal Canadiens stats at the moment, I want to point out a couple players who have been having silently good seasons and possibly career seasons. One of them is Phillip Danault, who is currently aged 24 or 25, I'm not too sure. He's somewhere in between there. But at the moment he has 39 games played. He's the 5th leading in goal scoring or point scoring on the team at the moment with 25 points. And actually he leads the team, if I search through quickly, in the +- rating with a +9, and he's currently the Montreal Canadiens top line center. I mean, he doesn't produce as a top line center, but he definitely can shut it down in his own end, which is why he's playing in the top line. Okay, so another one of our players that have been doing good, one of our younger guys, is Terry Lehkonen, who currently has 21 points in 39 games played, and he's a +7. So he's off to a career high season. He had a slow start to the season, but it seems like he's starting to pick it up, just like Phillip Danault is. I mean, Phillip Danault had a hat-trick against Las Vegas the other night there, the last game that they played against Las Vegas. And that's his first ever hat-trick in the National Hockey League, which is, in my opinion, a sign of confidence boost or something. He seems to be getting better, in my opinion. Looking at our defense, Jeff Petrie, we'll start off with him since he started on the top line this year. He currently has 28 points with 39 games played. Most of those points coming in the absence of Shea Weber, who does take up a lot of ice time for the Montreal Canadiens. And Jeff Petrie is also a -8, but in my opinion, we honestly cannot blame Jeff Petrie for being a -8. He had a lot of partners throughout this duration of the season. For the most part, he was playing with Jordy Ben, who currently is surprisingly having a decent season, I guess. He's +6 with 7 points. When I watch Montreal Canadiens, I notice a lot of mistakes that Ben makes and whatnot. I mean, I'm honestly surprised he's a +6. And that's not to say he's not good or anything, but I don't feel like Jordy Ben should be playing top 2 or top 4 minutes for that. He's a really solid top 6 defenseman, but I don't think he should be playing up in the top 4 minutes. So last but not least, Victor Mete, who has 28 games. He has 6 assists, and he's a +7 at the moment. And he did spend some time in the AHL. He was sent down at one point in this year for like a couple games or so and brought back up, just like a conditional stint or something like that. Victor Mete has been solid for us this year. I mean, he's currently a +7. He's probably one of our best defensemen at the moment on the left side. I don't see why we haven't been playing him with Weber for the entirety of the season. I mean, for when Weber came back, I mean, obviously. I feel like that should have been Weber's partner as soon as he came back, to be honest. But I don't know, maybe the coach has something to help with his development or something like that, but in my opinion, he's definitely the best left-handed defenseman on the team, and he should be getting the most minutes of those defensemen. So he's been having a pretty decent season also for the young guys. All these players that I mentioned, all these younger guys who are stepping up, they're all having career seasons this year. And the addition of Jesper Kotkaniemi, who happens to be our future center prospect at the moment, has just been the icing on the cake. I mean, Canadians needed a center, and we have our center now, someone who can grow off for the next 10 years or however long he stays here until retirement, hopefully. I mean, he's a really good player. He he's showing signs of elite potential, so I'm really excited for this one. So with all that said, honestly, I feel like the Montreal Canadiens are contenders this year. I mean, they are 5th in the Atlantic Division, but that division is really close at the moment. If you look at the standings, currently the Lightning has 62 points, Maple Leafs at 54, Sabres 48, Bruins 46, and Canadiens 45. So we're only a couple points behind the Sabres and Bruins. I mean, Montreal could make that jump. They do have the skills and whatnot. I really do believe in these younger guys coming up. Now, I don't think this current roster of the Montreal Canadiens is like 100% sure contenders, because I feel like we can definitely add a puck-moving defenseman, or even a better defenseman than the current ones we have, to the roster before trade deadline. Someone who could set up our players and produce points while shutting it down in his own end. With this addition, I feel like the Montreal Canadiens for sure would be contenders in a heartbeat. We definitely have the players to make a good run, in my opinion. And if they continue to produce, or their production gets even better, then awesome. That's exactly what we're looking for. So that's probably going to be it for this one. I know this HUT commentary was fairly brief, but I mean, I don't have too much to say really at the moment. I am still getting over my father's incident, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this HUT commentary. I'm definitely going to be coming out with more HUT commentaries, mostly Montreal related, but I will make HUT commentaries for like big news, like let's say a big trade happens or something like that in the NHL, then I'll make a video, like a HUT commentary with my thoughts on that and whatnot. But for the most part, I'm going to be doing Montreal Canadiens, giving like reviews, you know, or if a trade happens or any big news like that, I'll try to cover it as best as I can with my own HUT gameplay in the background. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys again for 200 subscribers. You guys' support means everything to me at the moment, and I'll definitely be creating a lot more content as we move along here. So thanks once again. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to comment, and if you just happen to drop by and this is your first video of mine, please do subscribe. I make quite a bit of NHL 19 content, and you're going to be seeing a lot of that. So thank you guys once again for watching. This has been Staxers. Peace out, dudes.